Alright, these are the tools you're going to need for doing this. You'll need a 7/16 ratchet wrench, and then 7/16 wrench, and a 532 Allen key, and these set of pliers. And you will also need a Phillips screwdriver. And also, you'll note here, you'll see a piece of board. This is 1 inch by 6 by about 15 inches. And here you see the one part that's at the bottom that attaches the spring piece to the bed. We want to remove that pin so you can get that off. Now we're going to come up and we're going to loosen off the collars with the 532. Okay, and we're going to loosen these off on both sides, and then you're going to release the bar and remove it, and this will remove the existing headrest that's on there. All right, you can see I'm pointing at the collars to show that you remove those. And here you see I'm going to remove those hinge points because we're going to reverse them. We're going to put the one on the left on the right side, the one on the right side on the left side. And you'll see me doing this. I'm going to let this run through um, full length so you can see how long the job will take approximately. For me, I'm a seasoned, so for anybody that's out in the field, it might be a little longer, but be able to tell. But anyway, you can see I'm struggling a little bit. These were actually loose. Were supposed to be loose, so I can do this very easy like this. But you'll need the ratchet wrench to loosen them off. Make sure you save the nuts and bolts and all the apparatus that goes with it. So you're going to be reusing them to put the parts back on. Yeah. This board is very important because you rest the headrest on it, so it'll be easier for putting the headrest on and for taking off the headrest. So that's why you're going to put that board across the handrest so that you can just rest the headrest on once you take the long bar off the bottom with the pin with the spring on it. Take that off. That will give you something to rest the headrest on when you take it off, and the rest the headrest on when you go to put the other one on. So you can see I got the wrench, 7/16 wrench. I'm going to use a power tool here. We have them on hand. If you happen to have one of these, then go ahead. You can use one of these, but typically a ratchet with the socket 7/16 socket on it will work. These power drive ones that we use around the shop are very handy. You can see here's the bracket now. I'm putting it back on. I'm putting it back on the opposite side. So now the bracket faces the opposite way. Make sure this is the way you do it. Using the existing nuts and bolts that were on the table to reattach. This whole operation shouldn't really take any longer than 15 minutes from removing the headrest to putting the new one on. I'm already just up to 4 minutes, and that was basically removing the headrest and removing these brackets. You can see how fairly simple this is. It's not too difficult. It's just a matter of nuts and bolts and just reattaching. I'll be quiet now for a bit until we get to the next bit. You can see I'm putting it on the other side. Just ignore that guy in the background. It's just the crew working away, doing what they need to do. You'll note that the headrest that came with that's going to go back on here has what we call a walking beam, and on that walking beam is a hose clamp. I don't show it in the video, but the hose clamp with a Phillips screwdriver, you should be able to reset this that part so that the handle doesn't touch the armrest when the headrest comes down. You want to put your hand in the spot. But here I am attaching with our power tool, and pretty soon I'll be attaching the headrest. And right now we're only at 6 minutes. Okay, here I go with the headrest. Showing the bar that you removed. We're going to reuse this. Okay, tapping the boards to put the headrest on it like so. Reposition the camera. It's up. Here I'm going to put the bar in. Put the 2 collars on the bar. As you can see here. Slide it over. Okay, we're going to slide once that's in, we're going to slide the 2 collars up against the 2 hinge parts, and we're going to tighten it down. That way the bar will not move and it won't slip off, causing a problem with the headrest and the table. Make sure these are good and tight. Like I said, that Allen key wrench is 532. Okay, now I'm going to raise it up. I'm going to lower the camera again so you can see. Grabbing what we call a walking beam. This will slip on. Of course, the one that came with the headrest had a hose clamp on it. So I'm going to slip it in there. We're going to put the thing on, end pin, hinge pin, and like I said, the hose clamp, you readjust and tighten it down so that the one handle doesn't hit the handrest, and you're done. Okay, and headrest is on.